All right, Shalom. First off, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, HaKadosh. We're also going to give double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and honors to all you fellow laborers that are kicking His word in sincerity and in faith. Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, HaKadosh, Barakatham, to all you sincere listeners. So, as you can see, I'm here with the brothers. You know, y'all know these brothers. The brother Mayim, the brother Ash, and the brother Ariel. Yeah, so the name of this lesson is The Most High Does the Choosing, so there's no blame to the elect. Because really, people have a problem with us because we believe that we're of the elect, that we're the men of the Lord. And so because they have the spirit of Satan within them, their spirit is naturally adversarial to ours. It's naturally contrary. And when you get around brothers that are really family, it just flows. And it's the same. It's just the same everywhere. It's like everywhere you go, it's the same. And then the people that don't really click, they get removed. You know, and that's what's happening. So can you get St. John 15?
6. I got it right here.
Okay. Start with the Spirit guides you.
God, this is just St. John 15. I started 12.
Right.
This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
Right, and true love, which you'll tell the brother where he's going off. And can you get Galatians 4:16 real quick? And you'll actually become an enemy to somebody because you tell them the truth. Okay, go ahead.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 16 says, "This I say then, walk in the Spirit."
Galatians 4:16.
Of course.
You're in the fifth chapter.
Yep.
That's spiritual too.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, of course, this one. Galatians 4:16, it says,
yeah, walk in the Spirit, you won't fulfill the lust of the flesh. If you're walking in the Spirit, you have to pray that the Spirit of Yahweh Shai guides you. And these brothers can testify the Spirit of Yahweh Shai has completely guided us. Okay. You know, the whole time, like to 144% time. You know,
even from before we came into the truth.
Right.
The Lord was always guiding our steps, and He's sending us through different situations. Because ultimately, Lord, what would be those men? We were chosen, man.
That's right.
I got that quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 1, verse 5. It says, having predestinated.
Start up, brother. Start at 3.
Yeah. Ephesians 1, verse 3.
Don't get all them scriptures.
Says, and the spiritual, it says part 2, right above verse 3, says part 2, the believer's position in grace.
And grace, that's the Spirit, because it's grace, it's favor. It's the grace that you look it up, it's favor. Because, like Esau, right? What is he saying? Well, if we went out there and did that and cursed you guys, and cursed then we would be arrested. Yeah. It's just the Most High has favor on us. We're allowed to do that. You see? So you can't get mad at us. We didn't sign up for this. The Most High literally forced us to come into this, man. Compelled, that's the word I was looking for. Compelled. You look up that word compelled. Say again. Right. That's right. That's right. And we took heed to the threat. Moved with fear, just like Noah. Hebrews 11 chapter. He was moved with fear, man. That's what we're moved with.
A real good, a real tight kingdom or community is run by fear. All right, you have fear because if you do something, if you go off and you do this, then there's consequences.
It's over for you.
All right, and that's why they always exact judgment from the congregation.
Right.
It's still fair.
Exactly. Stone in front of the congregation.
He was bad to his parents.
And Esau even had that mentality when he had us in slavery. He would buck break them in front of everybody, whip them in front of everybody.
Put your head on a pole.
Yep.
That's what Esau did. So that's spiritual. It's just Esau did it on the left hand side.
Okay.
You see, because Esau just takes everything that we do and he flips it. He flips it on the left hand side. To the point, I think I showed these brothers. Esau said, "Blame Whitey. It works every time." And I'm like, wait a second. The Spirit had me say that, so he flipped it. That's what the red Hebrew Edomite does. That's the Elder Yahshalom would call it. Hey, Shalom, Elder. Yahbashim Ashai Ba'Hashem Harakakadash Barakatah. We're actually doing a lesson right now. We're live. I'm sorry. Spiritual because it says reserved parking permit 144 required. Now the name of the lesson is the Most High does the choosing, so you can't get mad at. You can't. There's no there's no blame on the elect, you know?
That's right. That's right. Hey, I was just gonna get a lesson. Get down on that, man. These guys
That's the
are
spirit.
man.
That's the spirit.
They blamed the disciples. They blamed Jeremiah. They blamed all of the men of the Lord, man, for what's already written. We didn't make this up. We ain't making Esau come down like a flood. It's already written that he's gonna come down like a flood, man. You know. So you brothers do your thing, man. Lord willing, I'll hit you up later.
Okay, shalom. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Shalom. The Wadi Abba Shema Shah. Shalom. Woo! Yeah, see? That's the spirit. That's what it says. It says reserve parking permit number 144. You can't make this up.
Going into the precept that we got in Ephesians.
That's it. It's predestined. It's already written.
Yeah, those parking spots are already written for whoever.
And you got pass. You know, you gotta have a pass like the handicap.
Yeah.
You don't get told out of it.
Yeah, and the spirit had to say that handicap because we come from so-called disadvantaged situations, man. So-called handicap. Right. It's always the guys you least expect on the left and the right hand side. You know? You see?
All right.
But go ahead, brother.
This is Ephesians chapter 1, verse 3. It says, "Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places."
Right. He blessed us with the spiritual blessings. He blessed us with the spirit to perceive things in the spirit. You know? So you can't get mad at us. And that's what Esau's doing, man. And watch, when you go on the videos, especially when that video came out on CNN with
Covington.
Yeah, that.
Well,
if we did that, we'd be locked up.
Esau was hurt.
He was hurt because the spirit allowed them to do that, man. He was genuinely hurt. Why not me? Because he wants to do it. But it's not chosen for you to do that, man. You know? It's given up to the elect. Keep going.
Verse 4, it says, "According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world."
Before the foundation of the world, man. So this was set up off break, man, off jump. Which is why our lives that's why the path has been how it has. It's been a rocky road, man. Yet it's getting better, man. We going to the top, baby. We going to the top. And it's clear as day that we're going to the top, man. And I'm not saying that in any presumptuousness or boastfulness. It's just everything.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's just that's what's happening. You know, brothers are winning. Don't get mad at us. You know, brothers are winning. You know,
You get clear confirmation daily.
Clear
about hey, where this thing is going.
Yeah.
It's clear that we're doing the right thing.
That's right.
All right. It's like there's no doubt in our mind. Yeah, you catch up from somebody said something. Oh, they saw that. They make fun of you. And we don't really care about that shit no more. All right. We never really did.
Mm-hmm.
If we at all ever cared about it, all right, we wouldn't even continue with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But for the mere fact that we're still doing it after X amount of years, it shows really to Yahweh Shem Shai that we really believe and we have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. We also have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai that He's gonna pull us out of this mess.
That's right.
Okay.
You just gotta keep going right.
That's it. Oh, close. Keep turning right.
Just keep turning right.
You can't go wrong.
Don't get frustrated. Just keep going right, and you'll find a way out.
Can't go wrong going right.
Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong going right. That's right, brother. Go ahead, brothers.
It said, "According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy."
Holy, separate, right? Separate from the world, separate from the thinking, sanctified. Oh, like them niggas say in the church, "Oh, I'm sanctified." No, you're not. You're the worst one, actually. Yeah, you're actually the worst one. Yeah, them so-called church people. Those are some grimy, low-life people, man.
Dirt bags.
Especially you Jake churchgoers.
Oh my goodness.
You Jake churchgoers, and you break every commandment in the book.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing about it. That's why you can just tell like you're not right. You have this fake smile on.
Yep.
What is it?
Holier than thou.
What?
Set by me, and that's in the Bible. So sit by there for I am holier than now.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's in the Bible, and that's them.
That's them.
Okay. They'll look at you. They'll look at what we're doing. We said fuck. We the worst thing since.
They're looking for an excuse. They're looking for something to pick at.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yet, if the Most High has chosen you, there's nothing you can say, man. There's nothing you can say about the men of the Lord, man. There's nothing. You'll find anything, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work, and you lose every time, man.
This thing is ironclad. That's why you math look at it real quick.
Jeremiah.
I'll go to the book of Acts.
Yep. Acts 5.
Yep.
Yep. Get it. Acts 5:38.
Yeah, man. Because if this thing wasn't, if it was of us, hey, this thing would have ended a long time ago.
That's right.
So in the book of Acts chapter 5 verse 38, it says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men."
Right. Refrain from these men. Okay, that's the best advice for you, you unbelievers, man. Just leave us alone. Well, the Spirit had me say that. Just leave us alone and let us preach the downfall, you people. In that video, they were trying to demonize.
Yeah, in the same one. Yeah,
You go on. The Spirit had me say that. Just leave us alone and let us preach the downfall.
That's all we're doing. We're not trying to hurt nobody. We're just trying to preach the downfall.
We're just preaching the downfall of the kingdom and those that pertain unto it, which are you people. You know, you pertain unto this kingdom, so you're going to fall with the kingdom. That's the breakdown. All right.
And it's simple.
It's a very simple breakdown. Scriptures say what? As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks to the wicked. So we're actually we're walking stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
Like this brother in particular, right? Me and this brother in particular, we're like, oh, the brother Yariel in the camp out there, like walking stumbling blocks, man. Yet if you stumble over it, that means what? You're wicked.
And even Yahushua was too.
He was the ultimate.
Yeah.
He was the ultimate walking stumbling block.
And it's ultimately that the Lord don't want them, so that He purposely made spirits not like other spirits. You know.
Yeah. Just so at the end you can get overthrown with your own wickedness.
And then, like He said, I was pertaining to Esau and Jacob. What He said is it. You know, he loved one and hated the other. He made a vessel for honor and a vessel for dishonor. Lord, is he unrighteous?
Is he unrighteous? And that's the spirit. Through spirit, you know, Yahweh I will end off on that. That's what really, because that'll come back. You know, spirit, you know, Yahweh that'll come back.
I'll finish this shit.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so it says back in Acts chapter 5, verse 38, it says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone."
Right. Let them alone. Refrain from these men and let them alone. Just leave them alone. You know, because you got dudes, they're like spiritual cops, always trying to arrest you, you know? That's what these people are. That's why the Spirit has it. We see Esau, we're like, oh man, it's Agent Smith. Because they all got that same look, you know? They got that same look.
Always trying to give directives and shit.
Exactly.
We don't need your help. We've been up here for years doing this. We don't need your help today.
That's right.
You know, if you don't like it, you can keep going. You know? But if you want to try to stop this to see what it says.
Yeah, Esau on the road to destruction, but he want to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna fuck this whole planet up, and you're giving me advice on how to live.
This guy.
You hear this? The guy that got a 8% on his finals. He telling you how to study.
Yeah, he telling you how to study.
I would do it like this.
Right.
I do it like this.
Or it's like the sports announcers. They try to give you, you know, the players. Oh, he should have done this.
Oh, that's Esau.
Yeah,
What they call it? A Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah.
Monday morning quarterback.
That's what they are.
You know, the guy won. All right, they won the game, but then he's gonna say, "Oh, look, man, but you should have did it." He wasn't even in the game.
Yep.
He wasn't even in the game, but that's the spirit of Esau, man.
Yep.
And the 2/3. You see, and that spirit is being removed from the earth, man.
And really, what it is their spirit. Their spirit is knows that they're going off, so it's trying to tell you the right way to go. But they're not following it.
Exactly.
Because their spirit is not right.
That's a hypocrite.
But they know the thing is they know you're right, but they can't accept it because there's no way that I can do what he's doing. So let me try to justify my wickedness by telling them, hey, you know, see if I can get in his head. You know, it says to not be over righteous. Or you can eat pork. It says you can eat whatever you want. And we just broke that down to you that you can't do that. This is actually what it means. It don't mean what you think it means. It means this.
Gainsaying.
All right, gainsaying. Then you try to gainsay again, and then you get cut again. It's like it's not left for you to gainsay. There's no ground for you to gain.
After that, man,
you're wicked, bro.
all that's left for you is destruction. You know, death and destruction.
Or sis, whoever, you know, because women too, you know.
Right.
I'll finish this. It says,
Yeah,
"For if this counsel or this work be of men, it would have come to naught."
Yeah, it'll come to naught. It'll come to naught. If the Most High is truly not with this council, it'll come to naught. But guess what? This council is just growing, baby.
Yep.
It's expanding. Oh, and the Spirit got it. Hey, the Wadi Abashim Al Shai. My business is, I'm sorry, say it again.
Being redeemed.
It's being redeemed. That's right. It's being redeemed. You know, and you know, me personally, man, this is the best week I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, you're gonna say something about your business?
Yeah, it's growing. The Spirit got it. It's actually expanding. You know,
see, I mean, and that's just little wins, but nonetheless, it's a win. It's
Yeah.
another notch.
Yeah, but it's expanding for spiritual reasons,
Right.
you know, through the spirit, you know.
Yeah, it's just not like, oh, it's something great for you that you can just have between yourself. Yeah, we get those too, but what the spirit is allowing, the Lord is allowing the spirit to come on, brothers, so that we can push this thing even further. So we can win.
We can win and just concentrate on doing the work.
Real quick.
Yeah, guys.
This is Romans 8:31.
Right.
What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
If the Most High is on our side, who can be against us, man? It doesn't matter what you do, because at the end of the day, we're on the right hand of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So there's nothing you can do. You can try all you want, but you're gonna lose, man. What's up, brother?
Not gonna
You're checking the feed.
Oh no, we're live. We're live. The spirit got it. I'm like watching it.
Okay,
We're moving. We're live. We're live and in color,
Live,
baby.
brother.
Live.
Don't be mad.
Don't be mad at me. Oh, and the spirit got it. We see brothers. We be video. I'm like, man, you brothers like sound good, like looking better, you know.
Yeah, you see the
low countenance. Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes the 8th chapter, and it's a beautiful thing to behold, man.
Like when I was getting you from the airport, it was like I knew you were there because I could feel your energy there. But I was like, oh, I see Edomites getting off the plane. I'm like, any second now, I know the brother's there. Like I clearly feel that there's something different here. And sure enough, here comes the brother. The blood is complete. You got a glow on. I'm not just trying to gas him up, all right? But I'm just telling you, it is not just him. It's all these brothers.
Right.
If you were in the spirit, because we was talking to other brothers yesterday.
That brother Tazamon was glowing. That brother Tazamon was glowing.
Yeah.
You know?
And another brother coming from Old Town.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but when we see him, he's going to be like a beacon of light. So like the scripture was saying, it says, if this council it was of men, it would come to naught. So if you really think we that wrong, and the spirit ain't working with us, then just it'll come to naught.
That's right.
All you gotta do is wait for it.
Just wait for it.
The scripture says you gotta be patient. So if you're patient, you don't like us, you really hate us, then the Lord's gonna deal with us.
Yeah.
All right, he'll get us off the streets.
Yeah, you know the Most High's with us, man. You niggas know the Most High's with us, man. That's why you sick, man. Niggas are like actually sick right now over this, man. And a lot of you niggas, you just shut your mouth, you know? You shut your mouth, but then you open it back up, and then like the more you talk, man, it's just the angels getting closer and closer to getting rid of you, man. Oh, and the spirit had it. The fourth one down last night, we were watching. We had the screen up. It said what? The fight for salvation.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that's the spirit, because the dude been like going back and forth with me. I ain't even respond to him, man. Like you niggas, I don't even watch your videos, man. I don't even watch your videos. We ain't got time to be beefing with you niggas, man. It's time to win.
Yeah,
all right, we're doing the work nonstop on your block till you drop. All right, we're doing the work. If you go off on a doctrine night, do something. We ain't even got time to be funking with you, man. We're here to push the work of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, not going to some little tit for tat with you losers, man. You see? So I was like, man, the spirit's like, man, go and check that out. And then like I think it was the third one over. It was like response to your call in the bay.
Oh, you talking about your voice?
your boy. And I started to watch it, and I was like, man, fuck this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what, man? He's gonna say, oh, I'm so they Salakia again. He's gonna Salakia. I speak on it. Say I do a video, the whole video. He's gonna say, oh, Salakia, and it's gonna be a never-ending cycle, man.
Hey, and the reason why brothers more and more. Starting from the apostles on down are getting that spirit of fuck these niggas, you know, it's because the spirit they're witness with our spirit, man, and we are the children of the light.
That's right, man.
You know, so it's going to the Most High really is working, and he's showing who he's really dealing with, man, because all the phonies, you know, all these dudes that are just
standing in the way,
standing in the way, talking shit.
Yeah,
you know, the Most High is making it known that he's not dealing with them.
Right,
you know, because they ain't getting left behind in the dust, while the men of the Lord
they're going full steam ahead, man.
They don't know that they're doing evil or wicked. They don't even really understand a lot of you cats up there.
Yeah.
Like you really think that you're doing a good thing by coming against us, agitating us and shit.
Yeah, you know what? That's in the scriptures. The time will come when they that kill you will believe that they're doing the right thing. Or like Stephen, when Stephen got stoned, you had Saul. His name was changed to Paul. He was consenting unto it. Yet he did it in sincerity, which is why he was granted repentance.
Yeah, he was fervent in the wickedness.
He was fervent,
but he didn't know he was doing wickedness.
That's right.
He was. That's why the Lord says, "You rather be cold or hot," you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you lukewarm, you're gonna get spewed
Well,
out.
he brought that same spirit over to do the ministry of the work, you know.
Flip them from the left to the right, you know, just like us. You know,
Yeah, what's
we was left, man.
Okay.
Not but like sincerely, like on some left hand shit. But we thought we were doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture say he winked at our ignorance.
That's right, brother. Right, but now we're commanded all men to come to repentance. Man.
We know better now, so
You knew better, you do better.
yeah.
It's the same in the world. You knew better, you do better.
Yep.
And we know better, and now we're actually doing better.
See? And it's easy. It is easy.
Yeah, because you'll see the brother house. You think we sold it. That's like you're looking for everything. Oh, like in Reno, I was telling the story, right? And I sent them the video of Officer Hoyt. Yeah, Officer Hoyt, and they were really like looking for stuff. And I was like, man, I told you I'm a good guy, man. I told you I'm a good guy. And he's like, yeah, you're a good guy. Oh, and the spirit has it. You niggas that were amongst us, that's what you're saying. Because Izzy,
blameless.
yeah, Izzy said, he said, look, I knew you didn't hate me, you're just disappointed. You know, you're still my elder. But then he went back to talking shit about me. So the spirit had him say that because he's of the house of Saul. That's the spirit of the house of Saul. All right, that bipolar, love, want to hug me, then kill me, and
Right.
you don't know if you're coming or going. Yeah,
Unstable.
unstable, double-minded.
James,
That's right. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah, that finishes. Verse 39, Acts 5:39. But if it be of the Most High, he cannot overthrow it.
Right.
Lest haply ye be found even to fight against.
Look up that word happy. Look up that word happy. It's spiritual, super spiritual.
Hey, kind of, man. That's
Super
what it is,
spiritual,
man. Because you people that coming up against us, you're not coming up against us, man. You're actually coming up against Yahweh, and ultimately you're coming up against Yahweh. And that's the main thing that these people don't understand. They don't understand that we could care less of how you feel. You know, you either get it or you don't. But what you don't understand is you disrespecting the Most High, man. You know, we're not gonna lose sleep over it, you know, or get mad about it. You don't want to take heed to the Lord. All right. But what? The Lord's gonna get mad, and He's gonna put His anger on us, man.
Ooh.
So you either get it or not.
Yeah.
So happily, you wanted it in blue letter or regular dictionary?
Blue letter.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, but go in the dictionary. That's the spirit. Read that, and then read it in the blue letter.
All right. So in the dictionary, she says happily, by chance, luck, or accident.
By accident.
By accident.
Oops. Oops. Oh shit! I didn't know. Happily, without intent. It was like an accident that you're coming against us, man. You know. And really, it's all about from that point if the Most High is gonna have mercy on you or not. Because there's certain dudes who have come against us, but they were sincere in coming against us. So the Lord, so the Lord will grant them repentance. It's all about the sincerity of your heart, just like David, right? Because he said what? He had a heart after his heart was after the Most High, man. Now he did wickedness, yet it wasn't like intended, you know. You know, it's all about the intention of your heart. Because you have certain dudes, they'll come against us, but they just thought we were wicked, you know. Oh, like the one dude, New Earth Son, he did a gang of videos, but now he be coming on this. I go live, he come on the stream, and he's like adding on. Which, hey, if you were coming against us, you still gotta apologize. You can't just slide in. Yeah, that's not the right way to come. Just be a man and be like, you know what, shit, you got it. I was wrong. Move on. You know, it ain't nothing personal. It's just business. You know. And pray that the Most High don't lay it to your charge. And if you're the elect, nothing will be laid to your charge.
Hey, that's what he had already changed his name to Paul when he said that too, laying out this charge on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking about
that's what Stephen said. That's what Stephen said. It was really, he really said that because of Saul.
Saul was here.
See?
He was watching, and then they gave him his garments too.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him the garments to
Saul.
Yeah, so that was all spiritual. Yeah. So that's why Paul went so hard, because he was like, man, I know I got this man's blood on me. You see? So I got to get that blood off. Oh, give me James 5:20. Yeah, James 5:20. I go right with it. And Wadi al-Bashim al-Shah for this glorious gospel, man.
Yeah. What else is there? Good news.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else I really can do.
Nope.
All right, this is James chapter 5, verse 20. It reads, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death,
Right.
and shall hide a multitude of sins.
And shall hide a multitude of his own sins. You see? Read that one more time.
God, this is James chapter 5, verse 20. Let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way.
And that's what Paul was doing, man. The spirit was on Paul to really convert a lot of sinners. You know, he was used by Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, go ahead.
Shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins.
And shall hide a multitude of sins, which is why the spirit is on brothers to go so hard, fervent, sincerely. All right, because we want our sins hid. And we don't want to die in America. Why would you want that? Yet some people love it here, man. Their spirit that's in them is inclined to this place.
It connects with wickedness.
Exactly. It's in them, not on them.
They're partakers. That's why they're going to be partakers of our sins too.
Woo!
Because they want to partake in the wickedness, well, they're going to partake in their sin.
Yeah,
The plagues, you know.
The Lord is going to break the elect out.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're going to be called up out of here. We say humble.
Yeah.
You know, it's really Lord's will, but you know, who else? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like more and more.
And I'm just saying, like, who else? You know, I believe.
Yeah,
Gotta be us. Mad.
What else?
Yeah. Write a comment. Write a comment.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just like
thumbs down.
Thumb it down.
Report us.
Bro, that's the spirit too. Because I'll see it'll be like a gang of likes. It might be 44 likes, and then it's like one dislike. But that's all spiritual.
Yeah.
That's 144.
The right all you do is help it out. Because that just raises the spirit like, oh, look.
Yeah.
Go like about you.
Yeah.
You know,
You can't do nothing against the truth.
Yeah.
You really can't do anything. Get it.
We're not like, oh, damn.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Oh,
Hey, Wadi Abba Shai. Oh, well, hey, the brother Shemayim in the camp, hey, which the spirit had it, the brother said, hey, this brother on the right. See, the brother on the right reminds me of look like Shemayim.
Yeah.
You know? Because that brother wear glasses too.
Yeah.
And then we were
Shout out to that brother too.
yeah, correct. And then we were saying, brother said, oh, yeah, man, you know, that brother said Monagon. But not the Zot.
Yeah.
The Benjamites. He said, man, the spirit has it, he's always on your right. And then I looked, I was like, yeah, he was on my right. So it's all spiritual. Man. Wadi Abba Shai. So point being, Shemayim said, which is Proverbs 3 and 6. He said, now I've been meditating on this. Now acknowledge, you know, he came in his spirit, you know, he's real meek, humble brothers. Like, hey, acknowledge the Most High in all your ways, and he'll direct your steps.
Right.
You know, and it's been nonstop. Me and this brother, you know,
since day one, since early, right?
Early.
Dumb early in the morning.
Hey, because we see it, we say, Wadi Abba Shai. Then what else?
Yeah,
What else you got? What else you got?
Keep going. What else is in this
Right,
world?
right. What else you got? What else you got to show us? You know, and we'll praise him even more. You know, Slacky, brother.
Let me read this real quick.
I'm sorry.
This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
But for the truth, man. So you can, whatever you do is ultimately to further the gospel, man. You know, whether you're on the right or on the left. And Yahweh Ratazah, we're on the right, man. He'll keep us on the right. That right path. And we're gonna win, man. You know, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. There's nothing you can do about it, man.
Well, it's already been written.
Already dusted anyway.
Oh, and then the Most High jack us up for not having confidence in that. You see?
Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta remember to always just trust in the Lord. It says it in the Bible like 1,000 times to trust in the Lord Father, to trust in Yahweh. It says it all over the place.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
GMS NE quickening spirit just left James 5:20. That's the spirit. I believe they came out the feed. That's the spirit though.
Yeah, he was in the same spirit. He thought they were the same thing.
Right. Yeah, shalom to that brother. You know, shalom to all you brothers, man. It's win time, man.
Yeah.
It's time to win. All right.
I got some.
That was it on that. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 28. It says, as concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sakes.
Right, talking about these people out here, man. Of our people, they're enemies. Ops, like they say in Chicago. They're ops. Go ahead.
But as touching the election, they are beloved for the Father's sake.
And they are rivals.
Yeah, that's the spirit. That's right.
That's still that.
Yeah. Hey, get Romans 9, and then
Romans 9.
yeah, the spirit. You know, wrap
What's
up.
up?
Oh no, get St. John 15.
Oh yeah, I had.
Get St. John 15. Go back to that.
Yeah, there's more there.
Yeah, there was a lot.
and then get Romans. There's a lot more meat on that bone. Than the
This
apostles
is
said.
John 15:13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's right, man. Yeah, you die for the brethren.
Like Yahushua did.
Just like Yahushua. Yeah, through the Spirit, most of us, we're gonna make it. You know, we're gonna make it on chariots. Some of us are gonna have to go through what we go through. Yeah,
A good enough. Through the Spirit, I believe a lot more brothers are gonna make it on the chariots and they're gonna be martyrs. You know.
that's what I believe in the Spirit. You know, because every
It's time
time,
with the win. We've already gone through all the bullshit.
yeah, because everybody is just like looking at us like y'all got it. You know, except for you like real wicked people. Y'all are like coming against us hard, but it don't even matter. You know, it don't even because you don't even care.
It's really just frustration. A lot of it's just frustration. They're like, damn it, they really are winning. You know,
Yeah, but if you're frustrated, you're not supposed to be frustrated. Just go right, and you'll find a way out.
that's it. No need to be frustrated.
No need to be frustrated. Just go right. Yeah, the Spirit in you can't go right. You know,
Can't like that.
can't get right.
Yeah, can't
Yeah, I
get
already know.
right.
I already know.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
And God hates you.
There's like the scriptures say, it was Jeremiah 13:21, I think. The Ethiopian changed the color of his skin.
And get it. Jeremiah 13:23.
It's like can't do it right, man. He to take it right, man. He got to do 3 lefts, you know. So he come back, you know. That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how some chicks are, man.
Yeah,
They just ain't the Lord don't want them.
yeah. There's nothing you can do about it, man. And we'll actually really love these dudes. Like Izzy, I really was showing him nothing but love. You know, it's not who he's supposed to be. You know, this is the Most High's movie. You know, so again, the Most High does the choosing. So you can't get mad at the elect. You can't get mad at the men of the Lord. You got it.
This is real quick. Jeremiah 13:23 says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil."
That's right. You've been doing evil, and you were set up to do evil from the foundation of the world. Yeah. Look at all the works of the Most High. There's 2 and 2, one against another. You see?
Hey, and it's spiritual, because like you were saying, you know, just keep making it right, and you'll find a way out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but these people can't do right. You know, and I'm talking about 2/3 of our people. And what Yahushua said that 2/3 of our people are your father,
the devil.
And what does Esau do? He likes to
slander.
He does completely left. Look, even in NASCAR, all he does is make left-hand turns. the entire time.
Damn. You're right. They do go left. That's what they do.
Just go left
They go counterclockwise.
till they crash.
Yeah.
Until they crash. And that's spiritually, that's what 2/3 are doing. They going left, and they gonna keep
They
going
going the wrong way.
until the Most High comes
Till
and
the Most High
crashes
kills them. Isaiah 69. Oh Lord, how long till the cities be wasted without inhabitant? See, Esau and Jake, 2/3, they gonna keep doing wickedness until the Most High put them out their misery. You know,
That's why
and they are miserable too, man.
Yeah,
That's how you can tell.
You can see it in the countenance.
Yeah.
You see these people, man.
Yeah, that's how you can tell. Oh, they're miserable. Oh, these other 2/3. You know, it's not like us, but we like hate them. It's just the way the Most High set it up.
They have no life.
They have no. That's it. They have no life in them. It don't matter what you do either. Oh, like Saul, when the Spirit was taken from Saul, there was nothing he could do. He literally tried everything, and then he got to the point where he's like, "Now I'm just go to the witch."
And then he just killed himself.
Yeah, and he just killed himself, man.
That's how bad it got.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a definition of bugging out.
Yeah.
They're in the spirit of Cain, right? My man Yerunga said, my man, yeah, they're in the spirit of Cain. That's exactly the spirit they're in. Cainism.
Cainism is
Like the Elder Caracas in Vegas says, that's the doctrine of Cainism. Oh, give me Psalms 58:3. Because you go into these dudes who fell out, they were wicked ass niggas their whole life, like completely wicked. You know, like we would do stuff and then we'll get delivered. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll do right, and then you'll slip. You know, or we'll be put in a situation where we'll get delivered. You know, and there's if we get delivered, that's just the Most High wanted us to get delivered. You know, there ain't that we can do. Oh, can you get that? And was that Psalm 34?
Tell me something down.
Spirit, yeah, Psalms 34:17.
Right.
That's what the Most High is all about, delivering His elect. You know, that's what this thing is all about. The Most High delivering His elect.
That's why He created the elect.
For us to go through stuff just to get out of it.
Yeah, to
Just
glorify His name.
And then we'll say the Wadi Al-Bashim Al-Shah for that. You know,
It's all just like Peter and John said. Hey, like when they healed that lame man, that they seen the people looking at them, praising them. They say, "Oh,
Bro, look at me for it.
yeah, this shit. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing with our own power. It's the power of Yahweh Shem Shai."
It's totally the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Everything that, and then when you look back, and then usually you have to reflect back like a year or two, or something. Now it's like you get it, like you get it instantly. You understand what's going on. Okay, this is spirit. This is the spirit, though. Yeah. Oh, the Most High had this happen. I did this. I humbled down, Salakia. I say, oh, like when I got that, when I hit the pole, right? That was all spiritual because, like, instantly I got approved for like an apartment. It's like a top-notch apartment, pool table in there, like perfect gym, jacuzzis,
party room or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's really so me and my brothers can party, man.
Yeah. That's for you.
In righteousness. Yeah. Kick it. Relax. Because you don't be going, being wicked.
To a party like people think.
Like, like in this world, like a spiritual party, Hey, well, everything, there's right side, there's left side. Mm-hmm. And if you're not on the right side, it's going to be a stumbling block unto you. Mm-hmm. The ways are plain unto the holy, but they're stumbling blocks unto the wicked. They got what I'm saying. Yeah. They get what I'm saying. But you niggas that are watching, you'll see. Yeah, right. Party animal. Oh, like Sakari. He's like, yeah, everybody know y'all turn up, Kent. What are we doing wrong though? Hey, man. Yeah. Because hey, misery loves company.
Yeah, we ever see us put that shit on camera.
Oh man, and Alvazar, man, you're through, man. You're through. You've always been through.
Quick precept.
There you got it.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 10 says,
Woo!
Many shall be purified and made white.
Right, made white and tried. Oh, and we get tried, tested, man. You get tested all the time. All the patience, all the time. Okay, yep. Let them get in this, in the spiritual party. Many, who's that many? 144,000.
Yep.
All right, getting tried, tested. Test what type of man you are, man. Your character. And we're all. I'm sorry, brother.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and we're all in the spirit of, hey, we believe we're about to be what?
Delivered.
Right. What's the other word?
Redeemed.
Redeemed.
And Sirach, I believe, is chapter 6 or something like that. It says that acceptable men are tried in the furnace of adversity.
Yep.
It said acceptable men.
Acceptable men.
Because if you, just like when you go on to Hebrews, the Lord is going to chasten you as a son. If you don't chastise you are like a bastard.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, the Most High is dealing with us, and he's going to put us through that fire for he can refine us, man.
That's right.
So we can get that redemption, man. So we can get that redemption, man.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom. Yeah, what's your
Shalom. Good evening, brother. See, it's all love.
Hey, beautiful.
And the spiritual too. He got the
one too.
Spirit.
That's 3.
Oh, there's 5 of us in here.
Okay.
That's what's coming. The spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shai. And you niggas, you're sick right now. You're sick, but guess what? The Most High gonna stop your mouth, man. Yeah, sick of them. Yeah. Hey, because our whole lives, like, people didn't hated us, and we're like, man, like, why does dude hate us? And you'll try to like be cool and like show the God more love.
Right.
Now it's gonna get to the point. Jake gonna be like, man, hey, we hate you niggas too, man.
We can see it already at this point. Oh, it's when it gets kind of. You different niggas got different like archetypes. Like, oh, it's the nigga that just don't like to look you in the eye. Oh, that's the nigga right there that hates behind your back, talk shit. This one that's gonna want to fight everybody. Yeah, we already know, man. It ain't got to do with us. You want me to get Psalms 34, and what was it? What team?
I think 17.
So like this brother said here.
Oh, you're
okay.
I'm sorry, brother.
Let me touch that. No, you could. Psalms 94 and 20.
Hey, brother. Take your shoes off.
Oh, come on, slack.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms 94 and 20.
Beautiful.
Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous.
Right, they click up, and that's what happened. These niggas all click up on us, man. They all click up, and you lose anyways, man. And then you be like, fuck, man, I did this. We clicked up on them because you can't win, man.
Well, the other nations have done that. And that's what they went through.
Psalms 83. And that's what they're experiencing right now. Now they're trying to be cool. Oh, hey, brother, nah, nigga, stay over there. Stay on that side of the street, man. Don't switch it up now just because you see me winning.
Hey, and that's how we know, like the Lord said that Israel of Israel, right? That's how we know who's that Israel is today, because the same thing that the heathens did to the whole nation of Israel, these people are doing it now to the Israel of Israel.
Yep. The elect within the elect. You see?
Right.
We're gonna win anyways, man.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing you can do. Nothing. We're just gonna keep going forward. And again, we're not about to go back and forth with you niggas, man.
Hey, it's a rigged game.
Yeah,
Game is
it's
rigged,
spirit.
man.
Yeah, spirit.
Guarantee win.
Yeah, we always say that too.
And condemn the innocent blood, but the Lord is my defense.
But the Lord is our defense. I'm sorry, brother.
No, you good. And Yahweh Shema Shai is the rock of my refuge.
Right, that's what we trust in. Okay, the rock of our refuge. All right. Okay.
Psalms 34, verse 17. I'm going to read up a little bit. I'll start at 3 and read on that 13. Psalm 34 and 13. Keep thy tongue from evil and thy lips from speaking God.
And that evil and some of that guile is that false doctrine too, man. That, that's why even if you do come into this truth, man, you got to preach the 100% truth, man.
44%.
Because if not, it's evil, man. That's you bring in salt water and the people need fresh water, man.
Like Yahushua said about the Pharisees, they had that unleavened bread.
Right.
Hypocrisy,
Right.
Verse 14. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the righteous.
Right, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the righteous. Go ahead.
And his ears open unto their cry.
Yeah, and he hears us cry. Our groanings. And a lot of us, when we were young, we would just cry a lot, man. You cry because you knew that you were being wronged. But we had no power. Now we're crying tears of joy. Why? Because it's time for our what?
Redemption.
That's right.
Hey, the blood's already been shed. Yahushua's blood's been shed. That means, hey, what? We won.
We won
2,000 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
We're just waiting for the ceremony to come now.
And really from the foundation of the world, which you got to go back to that real quick. Ephesians, the first chapter. The Spirit never had his, the Spirit never completed that. Now it's time. Because everything is for an appointed time. As the scripture said. And we're actually fulfilling prophecy, man.
Hey, just like there was a time for us to be low, and now is that time for us to be high.
That's right, balance.
Yeah. See, that's what the problem with these niggas are. Especially these other nations. But 2/3 of our own people follow suit that they've seen us down for so long, and now they see us winning, and so they butthurt. And now they're trying to figure out what's the formula. What the hell what are these guys up to? What are they doing? That they're elevated, and they can't get it. They can't get it.
They can't believe it.
It's unbelievable.
Romans 11 and 7.
Right. Oh, and then when you look up that word, the Elder Kwanawafi always goes into this. In 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, it talks about incredulity. One of the definition is the inability to believe. Why? Because of Romans 11 and 7. Because they'll look and they'll be like, "There's no way you should get out of this," because they can't get out of that. And you can't get out of that because the Most High is not with you.
Read it on. It says,
No, you gotta go to Ephesians.
I wanted to get that you just quoted.
Yeah, go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15 and 3 says, "Fear not the imaginations against
Oh,
thee."
fear not the imaginations against thee. You got people that really want to kill you out here, man. But fuck them niggas, man. They're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. We're gonna win.
Hey, kind of what we were talking about that earlier. What they imagined to do unto thee, the Most High is going to do unto them.
That's right.
And it says, finishing this precept off, it says, "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Right, the incredulity, which again, one of the definitions is the inability to believe. They really sincerely can't get it. You got certain dudes, they'll try, and then it'll be something just spectacular to show, like, hey man, the Lord's not with you. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. And it's like we didn't make it up. So again, the Most High doesn't choose it. So there's nothing you can really have against us. That's just the way the Most High wants it, man.
You weren't chosen at the end of the day.
You just got to deal with it, man.
Get mad at us.
Yeah, don't get mad at us. This is just the way the Most High set it up, man.
We don't even know we're chosen, but it just looks good. You know? So it builds our spirit up. Like, oh shit, it's looking good. Let's win.
Oh, I'm optimistic about my forecast.
I'm
I'm very optimistic.
Is that a crime now to be optimistic about your personal future?
Yeah,
the Lord loves me.
Hey, everything. That's how it's going. Everything's looking up. You know?
Oh, the check.
Hey, don't look down unless there's money on the ground, man. Look up. Everything's up. That's right, man.
Redemption.
Oh, get that. Oh, brother, can you get it, Brother Sean? Luke 21:28. It's beautiful.
Yeah, read that next verse though.
Okay, it's like
2 Ezra 15:4 says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness."
Okay, see that? And guess what? And that's really who the people who are come against us. If you're coming against what you see, Great Millstone, the elders, if you have anything derogatory, anything negative to say about anything that we say, then guess what? You're unfaithful, and the Lord's gonna kill you. You say you're gonna die. How could you not have faith in the truth? Not only did they said it, but they broke it down. They went into the Greek, they went into the Hebrew, they went into actual we call it secular history. All right, went to another precept and another precept and another precept on top of that, and went into the Apocrypha in another precept and broke it down and made a nice lesson, which is about 30 minutes long. And you still have something to say about it. Like you gotta really have a theme going. All right, you really don't believe the Bible then because you only gonna see Great Millstone break it down like that, and when you see the breakdown of it and you still got something to say, and oh that's wrong, and then you don't make a video about it, correcting it. All right, or getting the true understanding. If you're right, then God is right.
Hey, and that's why the Lord is putting that spirit on us now to just be like, fuck these things, because they're washed up. These guys are done. They're through. They've run out of
gas.
Yeah, they ran out of
gas.
They're like chewing gum. Once you're done with the chewing gum, you get spit out.
Put on
spew out. Revelation 3:15. I wish you were hot or cold, but because you were lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth.
And Apostle Gabar, he was ready like, hey man, if they start talking that shit, don't even go back and forth with this block spirit. You're not allowed to comment anymore.
Hey, but they don't be, oh no, you don't want to debate me.
It's okay.
You got it.
Yeah, you win. You win.
Exactly.
Yeah, you win. You win now. All right.
We'll see.
All right, last two precepts though. You get that in Luke?
Yeah, Luke chapter 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Right, and that's why we're in that spirit of winning. Win. Okay? Because, and that's spiritual. It says he does that 4 times, which represents what? Mercy. Hey, Yahweh is having mercy on his elect so that they can win. All right? Go back to that in Psalms 34.
Yep.
And then Ephesians, and then St. John, and then Romans. All right?
Psalms 34, and we're at 16 now. It says, the face of the Lord, Yahweh, is against them that do evil.
Woo! And hey, what's one of the worst things you can do? Plot on a prophet. Put your hands on a prophet. You see?
Refrain from them.
Let them alone.
Yeah. And that's good advice. Because really, it can end up being your life. The Lord will put you on a strange calamity.
He might throw a curse on you. And then a she-bear comes out and kills you.
Yeah,
right?
That's gonna happen though. That's gonna happen. Like, hey, because what's happening? Oh, like that. The Hamite guy that was in our camp, and then he's in LA camp. He's locked up right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, say it again. Yeah, he's locked up right now. Oh, and the spirit had it. His woman told me. She said, "Yeah, I know you're the enemy.
Oh yeah,
you know. But this is how bad it is that she got to come to the enemy.
Yeah.
Which why am I the enemy? Because I told her the truth. Do we ever see? Do we bring that up?
We're getting ready to, but then I read the wrong one.
Well, can you get it? Well, it wasn't the appointed time.
Now it is. Now it is. It was quoted.
I got it.
You got it?
Okay, go ahead, brother. Well, it was meant for this brother to bring it out.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
That's right, because I didn't even know her. I didn't even know she existed. I don't know what she looked like.
Right.
The spirit revealed what she was and what he was. And then they was trying to work stuff out, but then the spirit is against them. So they turned against each other, and then she sent it to me. And then she was praying on his downfall. But you know what? He had like a promising career. You know? Basketball. Yeah, he played D1 basketball, man. And now look at the nigga. You know? And the body out Bashim out shot for that, man. Fuck all you niggas, man. All right. Psalms.
Kind of finishing this off. It says, the face of the Lord Yahweh is against them that do evil.
Yeah, and them niggas came against us hard body too. They was going hard too, and it looked like they was almost gonna win.
And they
But not so.
believing the flat earth.
Yeah.
You know what? He sat back and looked at that board, that whiteboard one day, and said, "This shit ain't right."
This shit ain't right. What the fuck
But
am I
then
doing?
it was too late. But then it was too late for it. You had already the damage had already been done.
Yeah, it's done.
And then that's when pure judgment just started praying upon his ass. And it's only gonna get better.
Yeah, better for us.
Yeah, that's
Like
right.
shaped up in there.
Oh,
That's spirit.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing to do with us.
Hey, yeah, we ain't doing it. We just putting that vibration out, man. Go ahead, brother.
To cut off the remembrance of them from the earth.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Ooh. No. That speaks for itself. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh heareth,
Right.
and delivereth them out of all their trouble.
And delivereth them out of all their troubles, man.
And if
How could you get mad at that? You know?
Yeah, we bring something like that out. Oh, all we preach is rape or whatever they hate. But we'll constantly make lessons about stuff like this.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
That should be building you up. We ain't going off. We ain't saying nothing wrong. What does I read it again? It says the righteous cry and the Lord hears. So what are we crying about? We're crying about the wickedness that's going on in the world.
Yep.
And then we bring it out through scripture. And then what? You got a problem? Oh, because we said faggot.
Yeah.
You know, like what the, come on, man. You're supposed to put them to death. You mad at us because we called them a so-called derogatory name?
Yeah, and then the cops come. And then we get released.
Right.
And you're mad at it.
Yeah, you mad.
People
And then,
be mad, bro. They be looking and
Yeah.
gritting their teeth, but there's nothing you can do about it,
Yeah,
man.
people that call the cops and then the cops come, cops don't do shit, they just end up leaving. And whoever called the cops, you know, they be
mad,
yeah,
bro.
because they still see it. They looking from wherever they are, like, damn, they didn't arrest for something to stop.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the First Amendment.
Mhm.
That's
And
right.
First, and more main importantly, is how about you
Yeah,
outside?
do all that.
Y'all
exists.
watching y'all Shah set that up for
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like hundreds of years ago
Yeah.
for now.
Just for now, declaring names from the beginning.
Exactly.
And from ancient times, things which are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure, man. It's all about what the Most High want, not you niggas. All right, that's why you butthurt, man. That's why you sick, man. Niggas are actually sick right now.
Mhm.
They're sick over what they see.
Yeah, what's that? Vexed over the filthy. It
Yeah.
says, vexed over the filthy conversations of the wicked. That's us.
Yeah.
All right. We're vexed over that. You're vexed seeing us win. Like,
Yeah.
well, and you got a problem with like seeing us.
You're vexed that we're not vexed.
We're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We say it right, and you know we're right,
Yeah.
but we say it so it pisses you off. Like, damn, we're right. Everything we say is right.
But it's good because you want to say it. You want to say it.
Yeah, but you can't say it.
You hate us because you hate us.
Oh, you ain't the man of the Lord. Okay, now who the man of the Lord
That's
on
what it
earth?
really come down to. You hate us because you hate us.
Man.
Because everybody's under that spell of Esau.
Mhm.
And Esau hates us because he ain't us, man. He didn't get the blessing. So if Esau hates us and everybody's under his vibration, everybody in turn is gonna hate the men of the Lord.
Follow
Yeah, marvel not if the road hates you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they follow the devil. They're gonna be just like him. All right, Esau. Daddy Esau.
All right, you got one more.
Yeah, I'll
Verse,
finish John.
And then Ephesians and then Romans. And then St. John and then
John,
Romans.
St. John.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, so it says, the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth the such to be as of a contrite spirit.
Right, and he breaks you down to build you back up again.
Right.
Because you're built back up more in his righteous, holy, pure spirit. All right? Go ahead. Oh, that was it. That was it.
That was it.
Okay, Ephesians.
Okay, this is Ephesians chapter 1, straight to the point, verse 5. It says, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children.
Right, predestination, man. Unto the adoption of children. Why? Because we're casted out.
Ooh, and it tells you who that adoption is for in Romans 9.
Well, we're going to
Okay.
it.
It's there.
Go ahead.
It says,
Wadi Al-Bashinal Shah.
It says, unto the adoption of children by Yahushua HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Oh, that spirit. That's a spirit. That was a spirit. The Wadi Al-Bashinal Shah. That just Isaiah 46 chapter, you know? Go ahead. That was it?
That was it.
Okay, St. John.
This is St. John,
Go to the
verse
point. 15 and 16.
15 and verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Right. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So again, the lesson, you can't get mad at us, man. The Most High do the choosing. The Most High do the choosing so that there is no blame to the elect. And because we just say, hey, look, this is what the Spirit wants, you know? We don't, it ain't no credit to us, man. That's why we say when we say all glory, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah, we don't want the credit. We give the credit to
We give it right to shoot it right back.
Off rip.
Off rip.
Every video.
And then the more you do that, the more you get you.
Because you're doing it in sincerity. You're not just saying it as a mantra. You're not just saying it.
Yeah, man, this ain't no catchphrase, man. Yeah, and then you can tell when somebody's doing that because they don't even want to say it. You can tell they don't want to say it, and they're saying it with like hatred, you know. Say it, they say it, they want to get it out the way.
Like
Quick as
it's
possible.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Like it's an obligation.
Like it's an obligation. I got it.
Yeah.
Turn around, you know. Yeah, you know, I got to do this.
Let me get that out of the way first so I can get to my lesson.
Right.
Yes, exactly. Because you're rolling in your spirit, man. You're not rolling in the spirit of Yahweh.
Trying to fill their own bellies.
Exactly. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey, brother, can you get Romans 9? Go ahead.
Back to St. John 15, verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain.
Right. Bring forth fruit. Hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we brought forth fruit.
Yep.
Through our preaching in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, other brothers have been inspired, which inspired means to have breath going to you, have been inspired, and they went out on the highways and hedges, man. So, hey, man, we're doing what's commanded of
A lot
us.
of you catch an expired.
I'm sorry, say it
A
again.
lot of them catch an expired. We're inspired.
Right.
Yeah.
Whew.
Foolish wives.
Oh, man.
See it?
Balance.
Mhm.
Look at all the works of the Most High. It's 2 and 2, one against another. And you're expiring because you're in the house of soul. It's your time's up. As a spirit. Yeah, I've been saying that. Like, yeah, the spirit has been saying that. Time's up.
Time's up.
Time's up. All right, go ahead.
That's it.
This is Romans chapter 9, start at 1. Top.
Yeah.
Romans 9 and 1. I say the truth in Hamashiach. I lie not.
Yeah, we're not lying. We're telling you 144% truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Go ahead.
My conscience also bear me witness in the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, we can't go a day without praising Yahweh Shema Shai. Moments, man.
Every moments. How many did it in this past 2 minutes? How many times the Lord's name came up?
Right.
You can't say that about none of these other kings.
Right.
All right. That really in the spirit, like that. When you hear us speak, speaking about the congregation. All right. You always praising the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai always comes first.
That's
Okay.
right.
First and foremost. Verse 2. That I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach.
Right. You'll actually have heaviness. There'll be dudes like that was in the camp, and you'll try to keep them in the camp. They try to paint you as a bad guy. You actually try to keep the guy in the camp because you have great heaviness and sorrow for him, you know?
Right.
You love them, they really hate you the whole time. You know? That was Izzy. And the spirit had it just there, like right there. I'm like, man, click on it.
Yeah.
You can't make this up.
Yeah.
Everything that's happening right now, you really just literally can't make it up.
And the spirit is increasing, man. Like it's like the Most High. You know, he's slowly increasing the spirit like a dial. You know?
Yeah, spirit.
On the other, he's just turning it up, man.
And it's gonna get to the point though. He's just gonna go all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, like an ancient oven. That's why I say in Malachi the 4th chapter, for the day cometh, it shall burn as an oven. An ancient oven, you know. And really, what you gonna try to do? You gonna try to throw us into the fire like Daniel? But guess what? We gonna get delivered, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Romans 9 and 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
You are Israelites. Go ahead.
To whom pertaineth the
You
adoption
read about that in Ephesians the 1st chapter. The Spirit had us bring it out. The Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai had us bring that out. Go ahead.
and the glory
Right. And the glory. And we're about to be glorified. Zephaniah the 3rd chapter. Go ahead.
and the covenants
And the covenants, that's plural, old and new. Go ahead.
and the giving of the law
Leviticus 26. The last verse. Okay. We received the law by the hand of Moses. Go ahead.
and the service of Yahweh Shema
You
Shai
can only serve Yahweh Shema Shai if you're an Israelite. Period. Go ahead.
and the promises.
Right. What did he promise us? An everlasting kingdom, salvation, no more pain, no more sorrow. Pretty much what we're coming into, man.
Yeah, life.
Life.
Yeah, real living peace.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach
That's what
came.
we came for. Period. All right, jump to 13.
Verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
That's right. Hey, the Most High does the choosing. All right, he chose us and he disapproved the Esau, man. He dissed him. That's just what he wanted to do. Go ahead.
Verse 14, what shall we say then?
What you gonna say to that, man? Go ahead.
Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh Shema Shah?
Is he unrighteous in that?
The
Because
Most
he
High
loved-
forbids.
Yeah.
Like,
Most High forbid. Heavens no. All right.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And it's gonna go on to explain. Go ahead.
for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have
The
compassion.
Most High got favorites, man. All right, we're the favorite nation, and then within that favorite nation, he has favorites. So that's why those are the men that'll get delivered. You know, things will go good for them, and then you'll be like, man, if you're wicked, it'll be a stumbling block. Pertaining to Sirach, the 39th chapter. That's just the way the Most High set it up, man. You know, that's just the way the Most High set it up, man. That's just the way the Most High set it up.
We were born in this. We didn't like.
Yeah,
We have no say.
we didn't fill out the application.
Bro, we true to this.
Yeah.
I knew this, man. You know, it's in us, not on us. It's really in us.
It's literally, yeah.
It's
That's
in
why it's
us.
got to be drawn out.
Woo!
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Just like Moses was drawn out of Egypt.
Yeah.
You see,
Where's my clothes on?
he was separated. All right.
Real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, because we've been, you know, we gotta go.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. You know, it ain't our program. That's the whole point of the lesson. We gonna leave and we gonna get to camp when Yahweh Shah wants us to leave and get to camp. All right. We were supposed to go eat. Yet the spirit.
We fed.
I'm
We fed.
Right, spiritually. Oh, man shall not live on bread alone. Every word which proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High, man. You know?
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1.
Right.
To go what he said.
Woo!
You know, the second epistle.
You gotta get
this,
Jude too, man.
God.
All right.
This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance.
Right, pure mind. Only the pure minds. Because it tell you in Titus, the first chapter, unto the pure, all things are pure. But matter of fact, get that real quick. Because we see the pureness in things. You see? If you're wicked, you're gonna see the wickedness in it. You're gonna have a spiritual eye. That's the spirit. Titus 1, yep, you know.
Titus 1 and 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure.
Unto the pure in heart, all things are pure. You see? Go ahead.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
Nothing's pure.
Damn.
All right.
Everything's always wrong.
Yep. Yeah. Who's reading? Go ahead.
Book of Jude.
Yeah.
Okay, Jude, where do you want me to start? I'm sorry.
What is that? 3, 5? Start at 3 though.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to Romans.
Jude verse 3. Beloved, when I gave you all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation.
Common salvation. That's why we clicking back up, man. Go ahead.
It was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints.
Earnestly contend, which means what? To fight. Oh, we went into
You think?
right. We went into that lesson, subdue. I believe we went into that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. And that feels like it was like a week ago, but that was just yesterday.
It was just yesterday.
It was just yesterday because there's so much happened yesterday. Like every day is a movie, man. It keeps getting better, man. I'm excited. I'm like, ooh,
It's like the next chapter.
what's next? I'm like, what's next? What's next? What else? All right, go ahead, brother.
All right, I'll keep reading verse 4. It says, For there are certain men crept in unawares.
There are certain men crept in unawares. And that's why when these dudes fall out, you be like, man, how did somebody new come in? They're like, man, how is this nigga even in the camp? Because it's so plain to you, yet because like Paul said, you have heaviness and great continual sorrow. You try to work with the guy, try to keep him in. You don't want to be there, man. You don't want to be there though the whole time. You know? But the spirit got him there just to cause mischief. So then the Lord will be even more justified in destroying his ass. You know? Got to build up his measure. You know? Like it says in Matthew, the 23rd chapter. So that all the blood, get that real quick. Matthew 23 and 37. You know? It's a lot. You know, you're supposed to know. You know,
Matthew chapter 23,
Yep.
verse 37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets.
Now, you know what? I think you got to start up.
Come. I'll start at 34. Wherefore, behold,
There it is.
I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify.
Why is that?
And
Okay, read.
And some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city.
Why is that?
That upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth.
That's why you crept in unawares.
Got it.
You gotta pay for all that, man.
And there's a reason why, exactly. There's a reason why you were put in this position. So now you can get that judgment.
From the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation.
And this is the generation.
Yep. Time to pay.
It's time to pay. Time's up.
Time's up.
Yeah, your time's up, niggas. I love it.
I got a quick precept to go with that.
Yeah.
This is 2 Ezra, chapter 1, verse 32. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith the Lord.
Ooh, perfect. All right, now let's go back to Jude.
Come, verse 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
You got niggas that came in and they were ordered to come in. They were ordered. You see?
It says who?
Because that's what ordained mean when you go back to go back to order. All right. Well, let all things be done decently and in order. Go ahead.
Who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
Go ahead.
Ungodly men.
Ungodly men. Go ahead.
Turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness and denying the only Lord power and our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
And how do you deny the Lord? You stop preaching in his name and you stop acknowledging his prophets. You see? That's how you deny him. Because look, Yahushua ain't going to just come down here, man. He already did it. You killed him. All right? So he got his men out here. And guess what? You can't kill us no more, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, here it is, through ye once knew.
Though you once knew it, man. Because you're just coming back in your lot. Like I say, in Daniel's the 12th chapter, Isaiah the 34th chapter, St. John the 10th chapter. That's 3. Go ahead.
I'll read it again. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that of the Lord Yahweh, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not.
Stop right there. Yeah. Afterwards, he destroyed them that believe not. He'll deliver you, he'll bring you into the truth. But then if you don't believe, he's going to destroy you, man.
That's why it says in 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse
3.
4. The unfaithful one died in unfaithfulness. So it all matches up. All right, that's the Lord doing this. Okay, it's not like there's like a court order where you got to kill someone that's unfaithful. No, the Lord does it. All right, he'll put you in some kind of strange calamity. All right, you have you all twisted up. All right, now it's a judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Hey, well, if you're righteous, you'll get put in some strange thing. Yet you'll get delivered out of it.
You'll get delivered. it'll shake you up. First you get the one you delivered.
Why Yahweh Shem Yahshua?
All right. All right.
Sorry.
No, we done. No.
Okay. Romans. What you got?
I think you still.
Romans.
You still have that
Romans 9.
Yes. Romans chapter 9, back in 15. Yeah. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
It's all about who the Most High has mercy on. And I will show his grace unto. I'm sorry, brother. But you got it.
And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
It's all about him. The Most High do the choosing. Go ahead.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy.
That's it. All right. So with that, we're gonna give all the praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem. Again, double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and honor to all you fellow laborers kicking his word. Win.
That's
right. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, brother.
Right in the middle.